Good afternoon, Facebook. How you doing today on this Labor Day weekend? I want to give some people time to come in. I hope all is well on today. Just some things I wanted to get off my chest. When I get some on my chest, I just try to get it off. Don't matter who feelings I hurt. But if it's true and it needs to be said, James gonna go ahead and say it. So I know ain't many people coming on. I'm not gonna ask nobody to share it. I'm not gonna ask anybody to like, share, love. I don't do that anymore. Because when people got their mind made up about you and they feel like they got their foot on your neck, you let them keep thinking like that. Because if people want to do something for you, they're going to do it without you asking them. Yep, that's the truth. That is the truth. I'm like Charleston White. I ain't asking you to share anything anymore. I'm not asking you to describe anything anymore. You want to do it, you do it. Because what's for me is for James McKenzie. But I got some things, I got 2 or 3 things I want to talk about. And I'm pretty sure when I get through saying what I'm going to say, because it's the truth. And a lot of people want to say it, but they can't say it because they don't want to offend anyone. I don't care about offending people when it's true. That's one thing about James McKenzie. He's going to do what he says he's going to do, and he's not going to lie to you. He's going to tell you the truth. And that's based on my opinion. And some things are facts that it's the truth. And what I'm getting ready to say today is the truth. So you look at it any way you want to. But I ain't going to try to sugarcoat it. I'm going to try to do all I can, stop from calling people names. But something needs to be said. Just trying to give a couple people time to come on. Most people see it, but they don't want to fool with it till I go off. But that's cool too. Because when you treat me like this, and you treat my wife like that, oh, God, do it. Just keep on blessing. I'm going to give y'all the story. It just happened, but it's going to be later down the line in this video. Something just happened. And I'll be telling you guys this stuff. But one thing I have learned, if people don't care for you, they image you, they don't like you, it's hard for them to learn from you. It took me a long time to do that, man. I used to try to inspire people, and some just spoke to me and said, hey, James, they're not going to receive that from you because they don't like you. I said, why? They just don't like you. They don't like your style. They don't like your style. They don't like your movement. So I just put it out there, and I just go with it. Because you can't find one person on Facebook or anywhere in this world can tell you I did them wrong. If I had them to do something or I owed them, I paid them, and it never was any stuff. I done gave y'all this story several times when I had McKenzie Gospel Entertainment Complex, and I used to have people to come out and do, when I was doing gospel entertainment and parties, reception, practically gave the people the place for free. It wasn't really to make money. It was just something I got a break in life, and I just wanted to give back to my community, my black people. Or whoever wanted to rent the place, because white people rented it too. But I'm more today talking about my people, black people. So I always paid people. People used to tell me all the time, hey, James, Miss McKenzie, one thing about you, you pay when you come in the door. I didn't have to do an offering or sell tickets to pay anybody. If I booked a show, I had your money from the door. Never would. And it was people who put on concerts in my place, didn't have the money to pay the entertainments that came, and I gave them money to pay them. But you never hear these stories. They always find something that they make up or whatever, or someone don't like you, or someone you didn't want to deal with. It wasn't personal. You just, I just know who I can deal with and who I can fool with. And the most people who fell out with me through McKenzie Gospel, those are the main people that me and Shirley really love. But when people get in your head and they can persuade you to go against someone that ain't been nothing but good to you, man, you got a lot of growing to do. If I like someone and I want to deal with them, ain't nothing no one can tell me about that person. I'm listening to what you're saying, but it's not going to change the way I think or feel towards that person. You know, people know how to do stuff. I was one of the best at this stuff, man, back in the day when I first started moving in life. I can get one thing that person said about you, and everything else I can add to it and throw that in there, because I wasn't supposed to know that one thing. But everything else I said to you was a lie. It's only you believe me because the one thing that I shouldn't have known that person said, and that's why you believed me. But that person didn't have no will feeling against you. I just might have had will feelings against him or her, and that's why I shared that information like that, to get you to go against them. But anyway, that's enough of that. This is what I want to talk about, man, on a serious tip. I just thought I'd throw that in as a bonus. This is what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about if you want to comment, I got my shades on here, but they prescription glasses, so I can read your comment and I'll respond if you want me to respond. Let me say this to you. What we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about family. We're going to talk about self-esteem. We're going to talk a little bit about everything, but we're going to end it. No, we're going to talk about the president election, which I won't spend much time on. That I just got to make a statement about that, and I'm done with that. And I'm going to tell you all something just happened, and I want to share something with you all that happened with me the early part of the week. But I want to start here, and I hope I don't go to rambling, because it loses some of you all, because I be full of stuff, because I don't deal with a lot of people. If I ain't making no money, I just don't deal with people. So I've been traveling a lot this week, and I'm kind of tired, but I hope I don't ramble. I just want to make this plain and clear to you so you can get it. And this is a good time to do this video, because a lot of family and stuff is together on today of this weekend. But let me say this to you guys, and I hope you get something out of this. And I know some of you might share it, or some of you gonna say something about it, but I want to say this about family. I get calls, inboxes, more calls than inboxes about family. And people, especially older people, that's my group of people. I can sit down all day and talk to older people. If they ain't got that jealous spirit on them, I can sit and laugh and talk with them and have a glass of wine or beer all day with them. I'm just gonna be honest with you about it. They say whatever they call me, James, Wayne, Miss McKenzie. What done happened to the family? Families ain't what they used to be. Some of you all now around your parents, and you done had this conversation with someone in your family. I can share my opinion what happened to families based on my time when I was a kid and I understood what life was all about in family. When we were coming up, families did a lot. I don't care who family was. Families stuck together. You always had one or two was going to stray away or whatever, for whatever reason. That's their business. But what I think can happen in family, we were all at one time, and I'm almost 60. So I'm speaking from my time and the time before me, based on what the older or the elders told me and what I witnessed with my own eyes and heard with my own ears. We were once in a box, and we're no longer in a box. So everyone is more like, just say, doing well now. So the box was like this here coming up. Now the box is wide open. Everyone is doing their own thing. Everyone is doing well. And you got a lot of people don't do well. It's not because they couldn't do well. It's about that habit, those habits they got that took them backwards. And the people who done well, like I had a lot of problems early on in my life, but I always stayed focused that I can get through whatever I was going through. I was going to be okay. But a lot of people got so much or doing well, and the people that's not doing well beat up the folks that's doing well. And the people who want to help them is the people who doing well, but they too busy with the folks that's not doing well, and they beating up the people who want to do them well. So the little box is no longer no more. In other words, black folks are doing good. But if you let some black people tell them we're in the worst shape we ever been in our life, it's not true. The people who's doing well now gonna do well regardless who's in office, because that's what they live every day. They like their lifestyle. They know what they have to do to make their lifestyle runs. And once people start doing well in life, and some people can't afford to lose what they have, just like you might have a FBI agent, you might have a police officer, you might have an attorney, you might have a nurse. If that person got that type of professional job, they can't come around people they know gonna act a fool and dislike them, because if they get in trouble and get arrested, 9 out of 10 they're gonna lose their license. I know this sounds crazy, but it's the truth. So the people who does well, they want to come around the people not, and they know that these family folks are beating up on them. They want to come and be a part of the family, but they can't because of what they represent. And I understand that. That's one thing I don't do, and I tell my wife, and my wife the same way. We don't put ourselves on anyone that don't want us to be a part of them. I'm not going to sit around you and let you throw pop shots at me. I came here because I had some feelings for this situation of this family. That's why I'm here. And I'm not going to sit there and watch you throw licks and stuff. I learned a long time ago, when two grown people get into it, I don't care if male, female, male, two men, two women, that's the worst thing people can do, start getting into and throwing licks. Once a lick is thrown, you got other people come in that got the hidden motives. They don't like you either. So they're waiting. Kind of like my 3 daughters. I remember my oldest daughter was in school, and she was a honor student. I think she graduated 6 or 7 of her class out of 300 some people. So she didn't want to get in no trouble. So my Miller daughter, Latrice, said, "Dad, don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of it." So one day the girl kept picking at my oldest daughter. So Treese, the Miller daughter, she started doing all that. You know how we do as kids. Boop! She won't do me like that. Boop! She won't do me like that. So, therefore, the fight shifted to my Miller daughter. So she whooped the girl so bad, they took her to jail in high school. So I come up there, I'm hooping and hollering, "You done let a senior jump on a sophomore." That officer told me, "Sir, if you don't sit down, you going to take your blank to jail. This girl done beat this girl down, and you talking about a senior and a sophomore?" So you see what I'm saying? It shifts. See, she was waiting on the girl to say something to her oldest sister because she was going to take the fight up. It's not that my oldest daughter couldn't fight, because all of my kids are go. Because they like their daddy about crazy, half crazy. They ain't got none of their mom in them when it come to that. They act sweet, a couple of them, but they ain't sweet when you go to messing with them. But that's what's been happening to the family. People are doing well now, and it's people not doing well. And what it does, it hurts the whole family. It's people sitting today that you got a split family, and the mother, the dad, the grandmama, the auntie, sister, brother are upset because 2 or 3 of the people don't get along, and they actually say, "What is going on here?" And most of the people don't get along. They ain't really never had any words. They just don't like that other person. I don't know if you might be the person they wanted to be or whatever. And people tell you, well, they sure tell me, you need to do this, you need to do, I don't need to do a damn thing. I am who I am, and that's all I can be. I tell you guys it all the time. Be who you are and live your best life. I'm not going to belittle my standards or whatever you want to call it to get along with people that don't want a part of me. That's what's wrong with a lot of you now. You trying to connect to something that don't want you to be a part of it. When people don't want you wrong, it's no big deal. Yes, it might hurt, but you keep it moving. It's going to be somebody somewhere in the family today. They're going to get to shooting. They're going to get to fighting. They're going to get to cutting. Because they've been waiting on this. And every time I'm home this weekend, every time I come home, I don't care what you say. You can do what you want to do, call who you want to. I'm loaded every time. I'm not going to bother nobody. That's a guy calling me. That's a story I'm going to tell y'all about in a minute. So, family folks is not doing well, and you got a lot of folks doing well. That's what happened to black folks as a whole. A lot of them doing well. But don't beat up on the person that's doing well, because they didn't get there by somebody giving them something. And the way I always look at life, and most people do, the people who I come up with had the same opportunity that I had. When I was running these streets, getting into trouble from time to time, I'm upset with the people I went to school with and went on before me. I was something else. A lot of stuff I done, people don't even know it. My wife told me the other day, she said, "Ooh, man, you done changed. You done changed." You can't beat up on those folks. But when you went to school and you raised up with somebody, and I know it can hurt because it hurted me when I was younger, to see those folks move on doing well, it hurts, man, because you came up with these guys. Girls, you stayed at the same house overnight with them. You went to ball games, you played football, track, whatever you done. Y'all were friends. And you wonder now why they don't talk to you. It's people I went to school with now. When I see them, I go the other way. It ain't that I don't want to talk to them. They don't want to talk to me. That's fine. I got relatives. I stay away from them. They don't want to deal with me. It ain't nothing I did to them. They don't like what I say. That's the only thing that people can say they dislike me about, like I stand for Trump. They don't like that. And I'm only one person. But they don't like it. I speak my mind, but I don't do nothing to hurt anyone. And I always told people, and people know it, if I said something, I was going to stand behind my word. You can't think of one person that can tell you I did them wrong. Unless they did something to me. And I had a right to do something wrong to them then. Because I'm under construction. I always told God, keep me under construction. That's just me. Well, that ain't the way you're supposed to feel as a Christian. Don't get me started about that. Because a lot of you, let me leave that alone. But you have to understand this thing, man. Because you can get yourself, like I said, it's going to be a lot of folks get in trouble today. Because if somebody wants you, and when a person wants you, and you ain't did nothing to them, you're going to have to come. I'm too old to be trying to tussle. Yeah, I got me a special trainer trying to lose this weight and doing little stuff, but I don't want to use that. I want to end stuff quick as I can. And I'm not threatening, I'm not boasting, I'm just telling you, I'm speaking to you all. Because a lot of families is going through this. They want to know what's been happened to the family. Main people. I see folks all the time. I done met guys up here that I'm already, that I help out. Because I like their company. They telling me about the system up here. They giving me more information than they think they giving me. I'm learning from them. So I pay for that information. Before I left home, God take him to work sometime. I used to work with him, trying to get him on the right road. Miss Jane, I ain't gonna so I said, man, you think this 100 will help you? Miss Jane, you ain't got, man, Miss Jane, you so cool. I said, man, I'm telling you something. They give me a chance to tell him, man, you can't stay on that game all day. You can't say you ain't gonna work on weekends, you ain't gonna work over. If you struggling, you should work 14, 16 hours a day if they wanted you to. That's what I do. I love to go. Me and my wife, we love to go out and eat. It ain't that we do no better than no one else. We got multiple income streams. That's what we do. We do multiple stuff. You pick up a few dollars here and there. If it ain't nothing but doing a DoorDash or a Uber Eat or something. That's how people able to do it. I'm telling you, man, get up off your butt. You got the same right, the same opportunity. Quit beating up on your family members and other people because you're a sad case of shit. I'm just going to say it. You making that wrong decision. You on them drugs. You drinking heavy. You gambling your money off. I chose not to do that. I'm not talking you down. It's just somebody needs to just tell you right in your face. I told Shirley. Brought a new car, brought something else new. I said, why did we up here, I'm debt free? Why did I go do this here? Why did I run this credit card up? Why did I do it? I get some my own self. People, oh, that's nice there, sir. That's nice. That's nice. That's good. That's good. I'm saying to myself, dude, I have to go extra to pay for it. Yeah, I can pull it from somewhere else and pay it all, but that ain't the way the game work. That's when you learn. I'm telling you, people, if it's no need for you to be struggling. I don't care what they say about inflations. I see it. I feel it, but I keep going. I feel it, but I don't act on it. Two people all the time. Put your money together. Ma'am, if you getting up going to work, he's not going to work, why are you with him? I told my wife this last week. I said, I got to get to a point where I used to be. If it don't make dollars, quit wallowing in it. Quit wallowing in something that don't make sense. Every day that you lose, time is value. If a man with you, listen to me real good. If a man is with you and he don't pay no bills and give you no money, baby, forget about this mushroom tip. A mushroom tip make you feel good from 10 seconds to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, how long he can go. But baby, you still got 23 hours in a day that you gotta survive for. That might make you forget about them other 23 hours that look 10 seconds to 40, 45 minutes. But hey, what about the other 23 hours and some minutes? 23 hours and 15 minutes. People, quit living this. You living a lie. Sir, if she ain't trying to take care of stuff and help you, you don't need it. I'm not telling you, I'm just telling you the truth. Quit staying into a circle, the same old. Some of you all got kids and got somebody laying around with a piss hard every morning and won't get up and go to work, won't even walk you to the door. Why you do it? They don't love you. Love do not hurt. If someone love you, they're gonna go. We moved to Madison, Alabama. Whatever me and Shirley do is based on us keeping up based on one person doing it. We're not going to go and span ourselves out financial wise. If I get sick or die, she gets sick and die, we can't handle it. That's how you have to look at life. Hey, how's it going, Pastor Hutchinson? And I'm gonna share a story about Marvin, Pastor Hutchinson. He definitely got a good heart. I'm gonna share a story about something that happened with Marvin and me last week. And when I tell you this stuff, man, I'm telling you this stuff to motivate you, to help you. And I'm not the smartest person. Anybody who went to school with me will tell you that. And sometimes you can tell about it when I do stuff on Facebook, when I make a comment or make a post. But I know enough to get by. Me and Shirley coming home last night. pouring down rain. You know what we were saying? Say everything's supposed to be paid the first, a little after first. We did it before we left. Shared the story with you many times before. Used to go get them check loan plays. No, don't pay that. We might leave that on the way up there, on the way there or back. We might have a breakdown. Can't do it no more. Once you get on that same page, you can roll. All you gotta do is do the numbers. You got a grown son, grown daughter. You got a man in the house. Most jobs now just say gonna give you $15 an hour. $15 an hour, $4 a week. That's $600 for each person. That's 3 persons. That's 18 plus your $15 an hour. That will make another $600. That's $2,400 a week plus overtime. That's all you gotta do. Think about you paying the rent, the light bill, the water bill. One person, you got 3 able bodies in the house that's not working. Baby, make them pay some too. Y'all tell these kids, oh, you go ahead on, baby. You ain't got to give me your money. No. Teach your kids to be responsible. And by you saying they save their money and get their own place, that's BS. The least you can do, take the money, save it, not them knowing that then when they talk about want to move, that's when you give them the money back. But don't tell them that because they're going to put it somewhere else. Especially if they're not desperate, they're not stable. You have to watch what kind of breaks you get people not stable. Because I used to be in that way, wasn't stable, and I just wouldn't make good decisions. But I was like that because I know I can go out and make a dollar come. I'm telling you, man, it hurts me to see families that's busted. Before my auntie died, we used to do a lot of stuff, Donna Davis, on my mom's side. I used to do that stuff. And a lot of people would beat me up that wasn't even a part of the family. Hey, where that money come from? Trying to see where the money come from. Why you worried about the money if the stuff free? I know what folks say about me. I'm a drug lord. I'm a kingpin. Let me tell you something. If James McKenna was involved in dope, I promise you, them 3 letters would have had me long time ago. Because you low down jokers sure have tried to put them on me. But it's okay. It's all good. I have a lot of connections. Know a lot of people. But I save my cookies until necessary. All I'm trying to get you to do is see. Quit making bad decisions. Enjoy yourself. If you got a brother or sister or auntie or uncle doing well, you can do well also. You ain't got to struggle. I don't care what nobody tell you. Well, I've been in trouble. I have too. I did this here. I did too. Man, God is the most forgiving God in the world. Everything you do, put God first. I'm going to share something with y'all in a minute, so you want to hear this. This is true. I ain't got no reason to tell y'all no lie. I got money in my pocket. I can go enjoy myself. I ain't got to try to motivate you all. Most of you ain't going to give me nothing anyway. Ain't going to give me a dime. Ain't going to even hit a like. Ain't going to even share. Ain't going to even subscribe. I'm just telling you this because it's what the Lord tell me, the Holy Spirit tell me. Share your story. I can make all the money I want, go out and speak. You can't speak. You can't even put a sentence together. You can put anything together you want to. When God's in charge, you better think about the Bible. God will give you a running mate. And I ain't talking about my wife. My wife be amazed why how I get stuff done. She'll sit back and stare at me and shake her head like I'm a strange dude, man. Where you come from, man? How you able to get in that door? How you able to pull it off? And I don't even care. I ain't struck by fame. It's people right now. I got their number. Cat Williams. Oh, nigga, you don't know no Cat Williams. Cat Williams don't know. I'm just throwing something out there to you. Got a house in South Haven? He do? You'd be surprised. It's connections, man. Y'all people don't get it. Because you don't want to. Like I said earlier in the video, you don't like me. You don't care for me. You image me. And you're not going to learn from people like that. You just won't do it. The devil, them demons ain't going to let you do it. Those are the people that's going to help you. That's what happened to me years ago. The person I didn't think cared for me or wouldn't work for flip was a racist. They wouldn't. And ever since then, we've been rolling. Simple, man. Treat people right. This guy was calling me a minute ago if y'all was on thing. He just sent me a cash out. Guess what? That money going back to him. Because I took back what he was supposed to get. He can have that money. Gonna play games with me. Like my wife said. I said, you folks really think, no, they don't think you dumb, baby. You just easygoing. You nice, and they don't think you know no better. They don't think you really dumb. You just easygoing. Then when you hit them and let them know you ain't, you the worst name walking. Telling you, man, family folks, you ain't got to struggle. Anybody listen to this video, if your sister, your brother, whoever got it, you can get it too. Don't be ashamed. Don't beat up on the other people. If a person ain't did nothing to you and you listen to somebody else, man, you got a long way to go. Don't dislike people that other people don't like. And you never did nothing to them. One person can't tell you nothing I did to them wrong unless they did something to me. Ask them. Ask him how much money have he let you have and you ain't gave back. Oh, I ain't talking about that. That nigga, no, I just, man, get out of my, they don't want to talk to you now. They want you to believe. That's what happened with Mackenzie Golf. That's why I said, Shirley, y'all can have this. I'm done with it. And when I let that go, I've been blooming. All I was trying to do was help the people. I know I was rolling. Because this guy, I can't think his name, but people into the quartet business and gospel know what I'm talking about. The big promoter in Texas. Is he in? Yeah, he in Texas. He own a construction business, doing well. He do the big shows, Shirley Cease and all of them. Me and him used to comment on Facebook. When I reached out to that joker and we traded numbers, and I was sharing with him some of the stuff that I know better not to share now, man, that dude blocked me. Didn't want no part of being around me because you know why? He seen that dog coming. He seen the dog coming. He was saying, wow, man. He said, you never did this before? I said, no, sir. And I was just telling him what I wanted to do. But the people wouldn't stay focused. It's a lot of groups out here now. I helped them get out there. They wouldn't give me a sense of credit. Because I know how to do it. I know how to make it move. I can get you in the door. It's up to you to go from there. A lot of people. I helped. I promoted them. It was people came to me. Said, woo, Miss McKenzie, I wish you can be my manager. I didn't want to do no stuff like that. I always get those things. Miss McKenzie, you want to be supervisor? Can you run third shift? Can you run second? No. I'm not going to run your business for you. That's a bunch of work. Running someone else's business is a bunch of work when you can do your own thing. Anything I touch, if I like you and I like what's going on, I can turn it to gold overnight. Because that's who I am. So when I see people and they want to run their way, go ahead on, baby. Go ahead on. Because you ducking your head to go, guess what? I'm ducking my head to go. I don't want to talk anyway. I'm not going to put myself on you. And another thing I do, it's people right here on Facebook, not that I see now, but they done calling me and I share my life story with them. Guess what they do? They block you. You never hear from them. It's a guy in Alabama, love running up to me. Few months older than I am. I told Shirley I know how to deal with him. So I started telling him stuff that I was involved with and doing, and it was a lie. When he see me, guess what he do now? He go the other way. So, I ain't want to deal with you anyway. That's why I told you that. See, I know how to deal with people. When people love you and care about you and want to be a part of you, they don't care about your background. They don't care about what you used to do. They care about who you are today. Those are people who love you. That's what that thing is all about. Tell you, I see people all the time. And I see my daughter on here now. I tell my wife, hey, Latrice, what's going on, Matt? I tell my wife all the time, I said, you know what? I used to didn't care, but it hurts me that my grandsons don't spend no time with me. Because I can put so much into them. I can put so much into them. I can help get them ready for this world today. But I'm like this here. You don't want to fool with James McKenzie? I ain't going to push it on you. When my wife don't want to fool with me or deal with me, guess what? I don't fool with her. I like she ain't in the house. When she get in her own little world, I don't force myself on her. If my wife tell me I want some sex, and she give me the nod like, I don't want to do nothing, guess what? I roll over. I'm just being honest, tell you my bit. I go to sleep. I don't force myself on her. I don't do no forcing. I ain't gonna force to sit with you because I know what I bring to the table. Just by me being a part of you, I can change the whole world if I wanted to. One day y'all gonna look up, I can do it next week. But I ain't sold on it yet. Sure, something happened last week. You all know my brother Marvin, Pastor Marvin McKenzie. He posted something on Facebook. And how he felt about me, and I get emotional about it because he's, Marvin, my guy. Me and Marvin ain't never had words. We ain't never throw fits or anything like that. Me and Marvin just always, the whole brother thing, we always been tight because Marvin always listening. He might act like when he was younger he wouldn't, but he was. I took care of him and walked him through. He said how he felt, and I'm responsible for where he at today outside his wife, which he did the right thing because they were struggling when they got together, and she deserved that credit being number one because she is number one in his life because they love her and she loved him. But he did that post in the evening time, early afternoon. Before I went to bed, I heard a cash app went through. I said, now I done told that little fat head joker to keep his money. Seriously, you can ask him. If you know him, you can ask him. I said, man, keep your money for your family, man. I said, I'm good on this end here. But he sent me a good piece of money. It was a good piece of money he sent me. And I told Shirley, look at this here. I said, I'm going to send it back. She said, man, why are you sending your blessing back? I got up, went in the room, went to walking around. I said, what am I doing? I'm going to send this money back. Because I done told him to keep his money. So Holy Spirit spoke to nope. You need a breakthrough because things are slowing up on your end. I'll be darned, the next day, the roof blew up. And this is how the roof blew up. And I'm just telling you all the story. The first piece of money that I got from out of nowhere was the same thing that Marvin sent me. I already know, and I've been telling you all this for years, and you don't do it for this reason, but the Lord done told you all to let Marvin and Ashley come to your church and ministry. Follow me good. I'm telling you people, this stuff work. If my wife was listening now, but she's getting a picnic together with her family where I'm headed to. If she was on here now, she would tell you all this is true. Whenever Marvin and Ashley and myself give you some money, if it ain't for $10 or $20, you got some more coming. Hold on, follow me close. Money just started falling. I'm at the cemetery now doing this video, and I'm gonna give you that story what just happened. Money came through since I've been at the cemetery. Money that I should have been got. People, I'm telling you all, special pastors and people know the word. Most people learn the principles, how the word works, and that's how the money come. Marvin and his wife will never want for nothing if they stay on the road they on. Now I'm going to tell you what will happen to him, and he ain't never told me this here, and his wife ain't either. They can have so much money and so many things coming towards them that they won't know what to do with the money. I'll be willing to bet you, if you talk to Marvin, he see this video now, him and his wife will bust out laughing. They in church now if they heard this video, wherever they at. They will have so many things and so many opportunities. People be walking up, hey, you know somebody can do this right here? They be like, yeah. And that person gonna make good money. Their money. God got people tagged for this stuff. When Marvin and Ashley, when I bless people, I don't just give people money unless I know when the Holy Spirit speak, because I know what it's gonna do. My barber up here, and I just started dealing with him 2.5, 3 months ago. He said, James, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Ever since you've been coming in here, man, giving me these big tips, and every barber know me, I tell you, I'm gonna tip. I don't get no haircut without tipping good money. He said, man, things been better for me. He said, I'm not making this up, guy. He said, man, who is you? And we just started laughing. Dude was outside when I went and got a haircut the other day. I said, hey, Bo, what's up? He said, that you, Jane? I said, yeah. He said, oh, okay. Joker ran in there. Miss Jane, what you want today? Because he know. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's the principle. I can't explain it to you. I'm not going to try to throw scriptures out to you. But when Marvin McKenzie and Ashley plant money in you, and people who know them around them, they laughing or gonna laugh when they hear this video. When they hear this video, because they know it's true. Another thing, that's why I call my wife the praying queen. If Shirley McKenzie, the praying queen, touch something, done deal. And I'm not saying Marvin them ain't praying, can't get a prayer through. I'm not saying, I'm just telling you the difference between the prayer and what people can do. That's why when people have revivals, they call a pastor or a preacher particular for that thing. Some people are good at what they do. Some people good at relationship teaching. So they might call somebody out of Hawaii or Florida to do this, they week revival, talk about relationships. Well, they could have got something. No, they couldn't have. They know, man. It's some on people, and people viewing this video, especially people who know the word. I don't care if they live it or not. They know the principle. When Marvin McKenzie and Ashley McKenzie plant a seed in you, it works. When Shirley go speak, oh, they treat her good. Treat her good. Buy books, treat her good. It works. They a blessing, man. And believe me, Marvin them don't need me to promote them. When James McKenzie gives something, done deal. Gonna work, man. I don't care if I ain't got nothing. I can make something happen for other people before I can myself. And Marvin Nash the same way with the giving. Like Shirley, the praying queen. Shirley pray for you. People call all the time. Pray for this, Miss Shirley, Pastor, so Apostle. Pray, because you pray this, so and so. It's going to happen. I get to talking negative about stuff sometimes. Shirley said, babe, I don't want to hear that stuff, man. Sometimes I get negative because if I ain't rolling like I want to roll, I just go to think about other stuff. And all I'm doing really just to bring everything to. I'm telling you, man. People, listen. It's people out there want to help you, but it's the people you beating up on. Quit beating up on people, man. Give those demons back to the devil. Give those demons back to the devil. Give those demons back to the devil. So many opportunities out here, man. I know stuff is high, but don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. It's better. I'm telling you, do the math. If it's 3 people in the house working and you don't know one working, 4 people and you working, the other 3 ain't, $15 an hour, $2,400 a week, but you got to take tax, that's still good. Everybody's supposed to have money. Me and Shirley don't have money problems. I ain't boasting. We don't fight about money. Oh, ask my wife, how much your check? How much your check? I don't ask her how much her check. I wouldn't come in here because I wanted to go to North Carolina. But the Lord convicted me when I started getting those blessings after that seed Marvin planted. He said, now you go with your wife because you promised your wife and it was your idea. I told you all that y'all supposed to get down there to A.R. Williams Church. And that's where we're going to be tomorrow. Keep this stuff heavy, man. And we're gonna sow a seed. This stuff heavy, man. Well, why don't you sow a seed to your brother? God got his way of doing things, man. You got to do what the Lord say do. Telling you, man, it's real. I wouldn't come in here. I wanted to go see my sister. That's where I supposed to have been this morning in North Carolina. But Shirley, what she got going on was just as more important than me going to North Carolina. But it was also the A.R. Williams thing. He's teaching. I'm telling you, man, I don't care where you at. If you can get to Apostle A.R. Williams Church, man, things will change for you overnight. I'm giving you that, man. The same way about my brother Marvin. It's other preachers on here too. But I don't want to go to calling preachers' name out because I don't want to leave nobody out. I'm just telling you all. It's something about that big green Liberty sitting in front of that church out there. They are Williams of Winchester and Kirby. Find your way to that church. We came, one of the main reasons, but also to do what they doing today for her mom. But A.R. Williams was the key factor. It's something in there, man. There's something in that church. I've been telling y'all this. Not because he talks about Donald Trump. I've been telling people all along to go to A.R. Williams Church. Certain people, man. Certain people God assigned to do stuff. That's why we're going to be locked and loaded in there tomorrow. If you close, find your way to A.R. Williams Church. World Overcomers at Winchester and Kirby. I'm going to let my wife one day try to get her to explain to you all about that green Liberty and how all this stuff come together. How all this stuff come together. Just like Vice President Harris' daddy. Name, guess what his name? Donald J. Yeah, her daddy named Donald J. I ain't gonna get into that because that's a whole different thing. Look it up. Donald J. Same as Donald Trump. Donald J. Man, this stuff is heavy. I'm gonna let Shirley explain that to you all because she's more equipped to do that than I am. But this stuff powerful, man. Find your way. I don't care if you have a church home. Find your way to world overcomer tomorrow. If you can't make it tomorrow, get there as soon as possible. Or catch his Bible study. And this will be a good time to sacrifice and go when it's a holiday weekend. I'm telling you where the blessings are. I'm telling you where the money's at. It's something connected, man. The I's, the T's, the dots, the periods. All this stuff is being tied into one. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to help you. Get your money. Ain't nobody just going to walk up and give you your money. Get your money. Go get it yourself. Quit wobbling your mess and get up and go get it. You got people sitting right now watching this video. I would sure love to punch him in his mouth. And God would love to punch you back in yours. What he said, don't touch my anointing. And I'm one of his. And like I was telling you all, thank you, Mac. I appreciate that. You and Miss Shirley have blessed me more than once, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it, Mac. Mac, a good dude. He stay in Millington. He used to take care of me on firewood. Oh, Mac, I've been doing it for a long time. But anyway, I want to share that with you. Get Marvin. Come to your church. Not because of the blessing of the money. It'll never be the same, man. I'm telling you. I wish he would come on there and just do a LOL. But he ain't gonna do that because it ain't Marvin. They have so much come through. It's like they don't know what to do. Then it'd be like, how we gonna do this? Because when God get doing, he make you uncomfortable, man. And he's a Mackenzie anyway. He can't be still. Mackenzies can't be still. We got to keep going. We got to keep doing something. We just can't sit. If we ain't sleep, we can't be still. We got to move. We got to do something. And like I say, man, my wife, the praying queen, she touch it. It's a done deal. She get to talking about stuff sometime. I said, T, you got to just go ahead and pray about it. You know what, baby, home run, you right. That's what I'm going to do. She can get a prayer through. People know I ain't lying about her or Marvin. But anyway, two more things. I'm going to get off of here because I got to get on to where they at. I'm out here at the cemetery now. I come out here to check the plots. My family is out here. A lot of my dad's folks is out here. But anyway, I went to my dad's. And if you go to Facebook, you can see the pictures. The grass is just everywhere. Excuse me, guys. I'm having surgery in another week. I'm hoping they can correct all this stuff going on with my throat and stuff, man. I got a lot going on, but that's another day. I keep living, though. I come out to the cemetery to check my dad's grave because I messed up when I got him that low ground tombstone. I should have got him a tall one that stands up so the grass can't outgrow it. But you cemeteries need to do better, man. I'm talking about the black cemetery. I ain't got nothing to do with them white. I'm talking about where we at. About the cemetery, where y'all keep these cemeteries up, man. If people can't do it, you need to get somebody else. And that's another thing, people. If you don't know what you want to do, that's something that's in need too now, man, because a lot of people cutting these cemeteries, not doing a good job. If you got treating people right, doing good, man, find stuff that need it. That's how you make your money. And cutting cemeteries and people's yard is needed because I'm going back in that business next year, lawn service. That's going to be what I'm going to do. I don't know about the restaurant now, but I'm going to start my lawn service back up next week. And like I said, what they pay here, they pay double where I'm at now. So, and I'm good because I base on seeing the other people, what they be doing. They do some terrible jobs. But anyway, I'm out here at the cemetery, and I noticed my dad's cemetery, plot need cleaning. So I ain't have no gloves or nothing. I got dirt all in my nails and stuff. But anyway, I did the best I could. Like I said, you can go in and look at the pictures, and I cleaned it all for him. But anyway, when I got through with it, I said, man, me and my dad didn't have a good relationship. I said, who would think that I would be out here and make sure he got buried and putting tombstones down and keeping this grave up. Every time I come home, I come out here and look at it. But anyway, I cleaned the grave off. I said, wow, I'm doing this. God said, you're going to get a blessing for this. And before I took 2 more steps, a guy cashed out me some money that he been owing me about something that we made a deal on. And he done called a couple times since I've been on this video, asked me that I get it. But I'm going to show him that I got it. And it might have been a blessing. Sometimes I don't do what I'm supposed to do. But I'm going to send that money right back to him. Because what we made the deal on, he don't know I done picked back most of that back up myself. So I'm not going to say anything to him. I'm just going to send his money back. And I'm going to block his number. I'm just giving you an example how things happen. How God deal with you. See, you don't do stuff just for the money. Just do what you're supposed to do. And everything else will take care of itself. And that's what I do. Now, that was a blessing. Part of what Marvin did. Deal with that guy hard. It's a few $100s. Yeah, I should show it, but I ain't gonna show his name. Because he from here. If he was from where I was, I'd give it a screenshot and put it up on Facebook. But anyway, I'm going to send his money back to him. A few $100. I don't want it. See, I'm being stubborn now. See, I let self get in the way sometime too. I'm going to send it back to him. I'm going to block his number. Tell him don't cash out me anything first. No more. You keep this. I ain't going to discuss with him what's wrong because he been pulling me for last year this time about my money. I even called him a couple times, well, just do this and we even. He wouldn't do it. Then he played a game and gonna call me a month ago, and say, you got so-and-so, so-and-so. I said, no, man, do it what you did last time. See, he playing games. So I'm gonna show him how nice I am by sending this money back to him. Because the opportunity he could have made what he sent me today in a half a day, because he got a crew. But anyway, dope messed up, man. Gotta get it taken care of. But do the right thing in life, man. Don't be upset at your family members because they doing well. Because it's a cost to pay. Me and Shirley say all the time, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to have nice stuff. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to keep it. Everything might look good, but sometimes, man, we get up, we don't want to do nothing. We don't want to do nothing, but we have to. Because we can't fall back. And see, people waiting for me and Shirley to fall, especially me. Because only how I speak, I'm speaking the truth. But people don't like that. Because the way I say it. Like Trump. They don't like what Trump said because the way he said, that's who he is. I'm not going to be on here and be something I'm not. I don't need people, man, to be complete. I would love to be around people and stuff, but I ain't doing nothing that gonna need people. Like this video, I've been on here an hour. Ain't nobody gonna share this video. Maybe 1 or 2 people might like it, but they get the information. A lot of people on here, by watching me and Shirley moving, have changed. They have saved their marriage or their relationship, but they will never tell us just based on watching us. Me and Shirley was the first one to start doing the traveling thing and the way we done it. People traveled all the time before Facebook came out. But people didn't do it the way we done it. It motivated people. A lot of people dislike us for it because they weren't able to do it. So they got mad at us. And we don't even know who you are. That's just the way people roll. Telling you, man, get off your butt and do. Even if people don't care for me, saying, I don't care for James McKinney, but I will say this. He right what he's saying. You got to go get your money. You got to make better decisions. You got to stay out the store buying them blunts and getting your weed or whatever you're doing. You can do what you want to do. But what you're doing It's the land you're taking care of your family. It's not good, man. Some of y'all should have been working today or Monday. They asked you to work, but you say, you said this is a cop-out you do. Man, I want to be with my family. If you want to be with your family so bad, won't you help pay them bills? How in the hell you want to be with your family when you work in a job you don't even pay no bills? Now, if you paying bills, that's good you want to be with your family. You got a right to want to be with your family. But you making your money ain't helping your family and kids, you're not doing well. Just like all this crime in the street, man. Daddies, man. I'm always put on the dad. Take care of your kids. Like I say, man, I got a outside kid, Latrice. She on here. My wife ain't never denied Latrice. But guess what? If she would've, she'd have had to go. Yeah, I made the mistake. I'm not denying my kids for no woman. That kid is going to always be yours. But the wife is not. And the girlfriend or the husband, the boyfriend might not be. You got what I'm saying? I ain't denying my kids. Now, they going to respect my wife. But I ain't going to deny my kid. When that stuff happened, I told you several times, sure, you do what you got to do. But I'm going to have a relationship with my kid. And she never told me not to. I'm going to take care of what's mine. It was good when I was getting it, and it's going to be good when I take care of them. And I did it. That's over with for me. Take care of your kids, man. These kids are crying out. You'll be surprised how many young guys I done connected to up here. Just like talking to me. On the job, not go to work. They love talking to Miss McKenzie. I talk to them about girls and women and stuff. We laugh, have fun like any other man. But at the same time, it's in respect. Take care of your family, man. The waist down do not make you a man. It's the hard man that makes you a man. It's no way that I will let my wife take care of me and struggle, for her to struggle and not help her out. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. If my wife's car running bad and it's gonna be a while before they can get it fixed, she can drive mine, I drive hers. I don't want my wife car quitting. If it's gonna quit, let it quit on me. I tell my wife all the time, girl, put that pressure on me. Loving and sex better when you do that. Woman all stressed out and you want to keep up all night long. Come on, man. Let's be honest about it, man. Take care of your family, man. Take care of your kids, man. Kids are crying out to be a part of their dad and their moms, man. It's a lot of people today locked up. They don't know where their kids are. Kids are just out there. Every family deals with it, man. All because of these drugs and stuff, man. Bad decisions. People done got on here and said, I'm on drugs. Like I said, they say I was a drug kingpin, whatever you call it. People do anything to tear you down. But long as I've been a kingpin and on drugs, it ain't stumbled me yet. So I must be doing pretty good then, huh? Beating up on me ain't gonna help your problem go away. I don't care who you are. Beating up on me is not gonna help your problem go away. That's something you gotta deal with yourself. Yourself. And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get off of here. About the election. You can take it any way you want to take it. But y'all listen real close what I'm finna say. Because I know how it is with a lot of people. When you make it sound good, you all run with it. Y'all love when people sound good. I'm telling you, that's why so many women's in trouble now. Because the man sound good. I know I used to be out there. Make it sound good to them. You can get anything you want. That's a game. Sometimes I see my wife and try to get her to do stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there, so-and-so. I get the sweet talking around there. get her to laughing. You still want to go so-and-so? I go. Oh, I'm tired, but I go. See there? Go. She already knows she ain't got to spend no money. But she volunteer all the time. We was coming in last night. Stop. She wanted something. I said, I got it. She said, you get something, I'll pay for it. No, I'm going to pay for it. She paid for it. I don't do my wife. I don't count her money, and I don't make her do stuff that she don't want to do. I don't. That's why she loved Jay McKenzie. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Shirley got it made. No stress. Oh, man, I'm tired. I turn on and go to bed. I don't want to do that. I ain't doing that. I do it myself. I'm Annie Mae McKenzie's son. Mama taught us how to do it all. Cook, clean. We get back tomorrow, Monday, whenever we get back. I'm going to earn my clothes just like she going to earn hers. That's the way it goes, guys. Do what you're supposed to do. Take care of your woman. You can have like everybody else. Everybody that you see doing well ain't doing well. Some people struggling with it. Because they just showing out. But this is what I want to say about the election. And remember this, Democrats. I didn't say it. You all said it. Remember this, Democrats. I didn't say it. You all said it. I'm going to share something with you all. And this going to go back to last year, too, because I know what y'all are going to say. Well, you was wrong last year. I'm going to tell y'all something. Take care of your family. Do what you need to do. Hear me close. Hear me good. If y'all think, hear me good, if you all think that them racist white people, you all saying it now, not me. Y'all said America racist. I think it's a little small scale of racism in America. But the way y'all see it, I don't see it that way. If y'all think that Vice President Harris is going to win president, I got a bridge that I want to say to you guys. She's not going to win, people. Don't listen to these polls about she's leading. It's tight. That's the line that they use and you hear. Only because it is. If you keep it tight and close, you can do what you did last year. Follow me close. Let me use this term here. Borrow the election. But the Holy Spirit told me that whoever gets up and go to the polls and whoever get the most votes is going to win. Hear me close. The Holy Spirit said, I'm not allowing anyone to borrow the election this time. So if you want Vice President to win, get them go to the polls. If you want President Trump to win, get up and go to the polls. Don't pay this stuff no attention about tight race and all that. Hear me good. Holy Spirit said, I'm not going to allow the election to be barred this year. You heard me? I'm not going to allow to be barred this year. Whoever the people vote for, that's who you go for. If you like what's going on today, you vote for who you want to. If you like what happened 4 years ago, you vote for who you want to. If you feel you better now than you were 4 years ago, you go ahead and vote. If you feel you super white and all I'm voting for is President Donald Trump, you go right ahead on. If you feel you super black and I'm voting for her because she black, you go right ahead on. Because the Holy Spirit said, I will not let no one borrow this time. Bank closed. No borrowing. Most votes that wins per state, electoral votes, count, that's who's going to win the election. People don't believe this stuff. Don't believe this stuff. And I'm going to leave you with this here. They said she won't do interviews. You know, the interview she did the other night, that was a taped interview. So when you tape something, you can go back and look at it and take out what you want to and all that old stuff. You know, that's their business. I ain't getting into that. People, think for yourself. Do what you want to do. That's why I go to A.R. Williams Church. You know, I ain't into going to no church and the first thing the pastor get up and saying, we don't need Trump back in there, because that's a whole different thing. But I will say this right here, though. God giving you one more chance to get it right by Trump. That's on you. If you don't know how a third world country works, find some people that's over here illegal or can't speak English good and ask them about a third world country. And you'll know. But you vote for who you want to. But we're not allowing anyone, the Holy Spirit said we're not going to allow anyone to borrow this year. So whoever get the most votes, God bless them. That's how we're going to do that thing this year. Won't be no borrowing no votes. So you do what you want to do. Vote for who you want to vote for. But at the same time, vote for your feelings, your mind, and your family. Quit letting people take you where you want to go. You know a man walking around with a 20-inch and you don't need but a 3. You deserve to get what you get in that time in that bedroom, because you know you ain't got no being fooled that 3. That 20. I'm just had to get a little joke in on that. Do what you need to do. But the main thing for this video, families, quit turning down people, because you don't know who you're messing with when you deal with people. It's a weird, funny thing going on, but it's all about God at the end of the day. But people can give you stuff so much and you believe it. You'll believe a lie. It's a move in this country. I done told y'all how to get the money. I'm telling, but you don't want to hear that. You want somebody to walk up and give you something. But people like me can't just walk up and give you something, because what we have, we need. If you just know what I was going through, I got to make sure my wife going to be okay when I'm gone. I don't need her to worry about how I'm going to be when she gone. I'm going to be okay. Because I can go stay anywhere. Just long as halfway clean and no bugs or something, I can stay anywhere. She can't, but I can. I can deal with anybody, because I know how to block people out. But I'm telling you, man, it's opportunities out here. Go get your money. Don't let these people get to you with the economy, this and that. There's plenty of money out here, man. You just got to get together. Start about evaluating. Inventory your circle. You got people in your house walking around on these games all day, smoking weed, getting high, walking around lazy, sluggish. Make them go to work. Make people help you. Don't go to work every day and telling your daughter and your son they can keep that money, because they're going to give to somebody else or smoke it up or whatever. It ain't that much love in the world. I tell my wife all the time, it ain't that much love in the world just to sit there and let people misuse you. I see good people is trying real hard, but their downfall is the people around them. I just never understood how you lay with a man and he won't help you. He live with you and won't help you pay bills. And the worst thing to see is a woman stressed. I hate to see a woman just, oh, that just she going through menopause. She just upset, weird. No, she's not. You sitting there worrying her. And some of you moms, I don't want nothing from him. Say, no, make him pay. My daughters them had to give us money when they was there. They thank us for that today. My kids move with me today, they gotta pay. If they gotta work, they gotta pay. If they sick, I'm gonna take care of them. My kids battling cancer or sickness. I'm going to take care of my kids. I ain't worried about my kids working. Train them up in the way you want them to go. Take care of your kids when they need taken care of. But don't let them live in your house for nothing. I don't care how much money you got. Make them do the right thing. Women, get them jokers out your house. That ain't helping you. Baby, they got all sorts of doors. Battery. Go get you one. Shit, you can save money what they cost. I don't know, $25, $30. Some batteries, $5 or $6. Man, you in business. Oh, I want the real thing. Baby, the real thing was taking your money and bringing you down. Ain't no way in the hell I'll let somebody stay with me for nothing. Ain't paying nothing. How y'all do it, women? Guys, how y'all do it? Let women sit around all day, won't even clean up, won't cook. Then when you get home, you said something, she cuss you. Man, is sex that good? I ain't had none that good yet. Shit, me and my wife been together for 41 years. If I need help, she got to get up and go. What are we doing? I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. And y'all wonder what's going on. Me and Shirley get up and go to work. Shit, I'll work all day if they let me. Or if I can't, could. I'm like Trump. I don't need much sleep. I'm constantly going. Constantly going. Man, just don't do it, man. It hurts me, man. I was telling my sister today, that stuff hurts, man. Curl, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, I don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get over here with my wife now, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ladies, please. If he can't help you, he don't need you. You don't need him. If you got some kids there, a lot of y'all kids is right there in the house, and you tell them to get a job, they ready to fight you. Or if I was working, I ain't paying, I'm giving you nothing anyway. Man, I call the police. That's the first thing I do. I do it the right way. And if they say after people stay so long and you can't put them out anyway, I tell them somebody got to go. But you shouldn't have never started that anyway. You should have never started that anyway. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. When me and my wife go places, I'll be glad to tell her. I got this. The waitress or something. Who get the bill? I said, she do. They give it to me anyway. My wife pay for stuff. I ain't saying she don't. But I don't want her to pay for nothing. Because I know when I get home and I touch her, I know I'm in good shape. A woman just want to be secure, man. If you don't like her, leave her alone. Especially you ladies got these kids, man. And they seeing a man sit around, and that's what you're doing. You're training your kid, and you don't even know it. And they do the same thing. Break the curse. Break the curse. You do the numbers yourself. Whatever you make, calculate that person making the same thing. And see how you can, it would be nice if he bring home or she bring home $400 a week. They could get the light bill and the water bill. That'll take a lot off me. They ain't gonna do it. And once people start using you, it's hard to get rid of them. They'll jump on you. But you know what some of you silly women will say? Girl, he loved me. He jumped on me because I told him, baby, he don't love you. He mad because you putting him out. He love the free stuff. He love the free sex. He love the free food. The free air and heat. Don't do it, man. Don't put up with people can't help you, man. Don't put up with people can't help you. Be just like the funeral home. And I'm gonna go on this note. When you go to a funeral home and make arrangements, and stuff get out of order sometime, you know what that funeral home gonna do? They gonna say, I got a question. Who's on the policy? Who's paying? And once they find out who on that policy or who's paying, they ain't listen to you. They listen to the person on that policy and the person who paying. You gotta be the same way. If they don't want to pay, let them go. You sell yourself cheap. Your self-esteem is low. You can get your self-esteem going back up again with the 727 jet if you get rid of them. I'm telling you, put them out. Sneak back there and call the police. Put them out, man. Quit tolerating people don't help you. Ain't nowhere in the world that you should be struggling when a man got your legs up all week or few days, whatever you do a week. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. If you a woman or a man having sex with somebody and they ain't helping you, you struggling, man, you out your mind. You need to be right out here where I'm leaving now, this cemetery. I don't see how you do it. But anyway, y'all go and have a good one. Take care. Have a good one. Always remember, be yourself and enjoy life. If it don't feel good, it ain't right. And I ain't talking about sex. Make them pay you. Make them pay to stay.